pieces of caviar. You can dry it up. But look at this. It has all the juice inside, right? Look. Now, imagine doing that one by one. So we have this little caviar maker, right? So basically what it is, you put, I'm going to show you, it's going to do like a rain effect. You take a charge up, and then, see? Right? So we should start experimenting with alginate right now. Put some water in the pasta will make it taste better. Okay, so make sure there's nothing in there. There's a lot of air still there. We don't have time to let it sit. What's going to happen is that the bowl might have a little bit of, the color will be a little different, but because of the air. So we put some of the alginate mixed in there. We take our machine, we load it up, and then we come here, and then look at that.
And this is something we definitely would want to do as a special, even to make olive oil caviars. You serve a nice little bit of a spicy clams with linguine, and how great would that be to have a really good olive oil little caviar on top of your hot pasta, and it pops in your mouth. So we're working on that, and we'll have that start doing some interesting specials using those techniques.
You see, and you can make a lot. You can make 1,000 every time you do a couple of charges on that, and then you let it sit. Rinse them up. Calcic is natural, it's calcium, but you cannot have it right off the calcic bath because it will be a little bitter. But you want to rinse them up. And also, one of the things about this is it has to be done to order too, because they continue jellifying after hours. And here, and you can make virtually anything, caviar of, you name it, mango or chocolate, whatever. You just have to play with the right alginate and calcic proportions because of the pH. And it's very simple. And then, you have Rocoto caviar, right? Very, very simple, right? Spaghetti with sea urchin. We're going to top that spaghetti with that caviar. So the way we do the spaghetti is, actually, where are the mussels? Maybe they're burned already.
No,
they're not. They're still
opening.
Working on its own rosemary essence. They're still opening, and you see, there's some juice, some mussel juice coming out. We'll put a little bit more temperature here. Take this pan, put it on high. Your pasta is beautiful already. And then some extra virgin olive oil.
Yes. Right here.
I need my plating dish for the spaghetti.
Yes.
And the mussels. It's a platondo. Oh no, it's here. I got it here. All right. With the botarga. First thing we do, we put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in there. All right. We take a piece of garlic, the side out of it. Coarse chop it. It's okay. It's to give some flavor. Not very hot.
Absolutely.
Let the olive oil get all the flavor of the garlic. You don't want to sear the garlic and there's no flavor coming out of it. Then we have some anchovies. You have any anchovies in there, Laura?
Yes, I do.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Put a little bit of anchovy to give it a little base. Is this working? Yeah. How about we switch gears in here? Sorry. Okay. A little bit of anchovies right there. Okay. And then just wait a little bit. This pasta is ready. We have some sea urchin. Also Maine. Sea urchin from Maine. Right here. What we're going to do with this, a lot of people say, oh, how do you do it? No, you wait until the end. This is, if you ever make carbonara, you put the egg at the end. So this is going to be kind of the creamy to the dish, all right? Usually, when we do this dish, we put some red crushed pepper to begin with. But since we're going to garnish with the rocoto pepper, which is very spicy, we're going to put a little bit, or we can just sprinkle the pasta with that. Okay.
We did have this dish on our menu when I first started at Taranta. And some people love sea urchin, and some people, they're oh, no, they're not going to order that in a million years. So we did take it off, but every time we put it on and take it
Somebody
off,
else. But if you ever want it, you call me.
You got to
I get
call
the sea
ahead.
urchin, and I make the dish, no problem.
We'd be happy to make it for you.
All right, so basically what we do is we're going to put, never rinse your pasta, okay? We're going to put some of the pasta here, all right? And then we'll do a little bit of salt. There's some salt in the water of the pasta, a little bit of pepper, a little bit more of the extra virgin olive oil in there. And then we mix it up like an aglio olio. That's a nice pasta. I need a ladle, please.
Ladle.
And then we put some of this sea urchin in there.
We don't have a ladle. No ladle, but I can
Not
give
ladle,
you a spoon.
Okay, so you want to use this pasta water in there. You know, this is it has enough starch in there to help you achieve what you want. And then basically what we want to do is you want to make an emulsion with that sea urchin in there. See how the sea urchin actually becomes the sauce of the pasta? I'm going to use this plastic, it will work. Some more pasta water in there, a little bit anchovy flavor. All right, so now you can see how we got all the pieces of the sea urchin mixed into a sort of nice and silky, creamy sauce. Okay, then we can plate.
And also you're going to top that with botarga, right?
Yes, botarga di muggine. So basically what we do is we put, all right. That should be a standard portion. I'll eat the whole thing, but that should be a good normal portion for the spaghetti.
Sure. Yep.
And then botarga di muggine. Very curious. Botarga di muggine was very popular with the Italians in Sardinia. Muggine is a mullet, but you also find it in Japan. It's called karasumi, made the same way. And in Spain, you find it also called hueva de mujol. And they all make it the same way, and they all say that this is their traditional dish. So I'm confused. So that's my next thing. Find out who, maybe Marco Polo or somebody play with this. Botarga de muggine, what it is that it's a mullet roll, and they cut it, they take it out of the fish in a way that the eggs are in the sack. So by putting a little bit of soaking it in salt and then a couple of pieces of wood and just natural air, it becomes cured on its own skin. So we actually grate some on the top of the pasta.
And we do this table side at Taranta,
right
so
there.
it doesn't really.
And this is really delicious. This is something really. It's caviar. If you see inside, like this is real caviar, mini caviar, like that. And we can use that, but we also have some already made caviar in here. This one actually is yellow Peruvian pepper caviar made with this pepper, and this one is the rocoto pepper. And I thought that maybe we can do something like that, and yeah, I'll put the green, but I like it like that. I think it's looks pretty nice. Just
yeah, it's simple. It's a clean dish, and it's a unique flavor.
Very flavor. Imagine if you're on the front of the ocean and just sea breeze, and if you have that with an